Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Montpetit Hall as the University of Ottawa GGs take on Sherbrooke Vert et Or, green and gold. My name is Amos Vang, and I'll be your commentator for this entire game, as the GGs are on a 9-game losing streak, having most recently lost to the green and gold, 3-0 on November 10th. But the GGs have defeated the green and gold in preseason 3-0. Now that's an interesting turn of events there, showing that the GGs do have the potential to take down a team of this caliber. The question is, can they translate their success in preseason into this second regular season meeting? A key player on the GGs team, as usual, Magali Frappier. Speed and making clutch plays are the important parts that have been giving the GGs a game of their own and holding their own against the top contenders in this nation. As both teams get set up to head to the court and play the first set of this match. Plenty of emotions going into this one. Also a special day today. It is Dig Pink, in support of women's health all around, as the players head to the court and begin the first set. GG's this time open serve.
First to start this afternoon of volleyball, au service, le numéro 16,
Lena Leung, the first-year rookie on the GGs from Surrey, BC, opens the game with the serve. Serve is going to be good. Sherbrooke gets a beautiful kill off of that one. First point of the match goes to them. Emma Bergeron, number 4 for the green and gold from Sherbrooke, Quebec, gets this serve. Niev with a weird reception there, but the GGs bring it back over. That's going to be good for the second point for Sherbrooke as the ball just gets over the shield. Bergeron once again with serve. Serve's going to be good. Hard block on that spike. Great block, but the green and gold still keep it in. Magali gets a piece of it. Seguin tries to knock it over. We got ourselves a bit of a rally here. Seguin right over the net. Great block there, but it's still on the GG side. Spike goes way out of bounds. 3 points now for Sherbrooke. Or rather, apologies for the error. It was actually the GG's point there, as it just got tipped off. Missed the call there. Apologies for the mistake. Bad reception on the Sherbrooke side. It's actually going to be 2-2. So 2-1 was actually the score just a few moments ago, but now the actual score is not going to be 3-0. It is 2-2. As Avery Hughes at the serve once again.
G serving number 2, Avery Hughes.
Hughes just gets over the net. Frappier receives it. Seguin launches it. Absolute kill straight down as the GGs finally get the lead. Hughes once again at serve. Serve is gonna be straight in. Perfect ace, 4-2. Serve is good. Huge attack right there, but it's going to be just not enough. Sherbrooke tries again. Hard block down. Beautiful objection to that attack. 5-2 now. GG's leading by 3. Hughes' serve is good. Hard kill goes down. That's going to be good for the 3rd point for Sherbrooke. This time at the serve, Maud Fréchette, the 4th year from Saint-Zéphirin de Coval, Quebec. That's going to be an ace on that one. 4th point now for Sherbrooke. Sherbrooke answering back now, bringing this game within 1. Sherbrooke currently with a 5-4 regular season record. Standing 4th in the Quebec standings as Seguin sends that ball straight out, 5-all. Serve is good. Simple bump is forced over. Unforced error on the GGs. That is something that you don't want to see, rather, if you're a GG's fan at that point. As Sherbrooke back in the lead, 6-5. Serve high and flying over. Lenton sets it up. Hard kill straight down, but it's going to be called out. 7-5, Sherbrooke. Lenton, great set there, but Dana Bullock couldn't seem to find the line. Serve just over the net. Seguin launches it. Sherbrooke deflects it off. Oh my goodness, that was a weird unforced error there. And the point goes straight to the GGs. 7-6 now. GG serves Seguin at the line. In her 4th year of eligibility, but her 1st year of med school here, as the serve just goes straight over the net. Unfortunate for the GGs, but good for Sherbrooke as they just get by the block. 8-6 now. They regain serve on this one. Serve's going to be good over. Frappier receives it. Hayes couldn't get by the block there. Simple tip. Bad reception. Unfortunate as Kara Hayes couldn't get to the ball in time. 9-6 now. 3-point differential as Sherbrooke with a bit of a comfortable lead in this one. So Fournier serving this one. Frappier, awkward reception there. Service ace now. 10 points as Sherbrooke hits double digits. High flying serve, just couldn't get over the net. Service error is going to be on that. 7 points now for the GGs. Going back to serve this time, Dana Bullock. Laura Ontario, the 4th year veteran of this team. Haven't made any clutch plays yet, but still very early on in this match. Seguin receives it. Lenton sets it. Hard attack goes straight down. Lenton tries to get for it, but unfortunately couldn't get enough power on that one. Seguin receives it. This time, Hayes a bit too far back, but just gets the ball over. And an error on Sherbrooke will give the GGs their 8th point in this set. Serve is powerfully over the net. That's going to be straight in. 11-8, back to 3-point differential. Sherbrooke once again with serve. Florence Vien this time with serve. The second year of eligibility, but she's also in med school as well. Hard attack goes down. Sherbrooke couldn't keep tabs on that one. Gigi's now with serve, within 2 now, 11-9.
Serving number 7, Emily Lenton.
Lenton this time at serve, nice and tight, just over the net. Serve goes down, Lenton, not enough control over that ball. That gives Sherbrooke their 12th point, back and forth points in this set. Eve Cheney from Trois-Rivières, Quebec, serves an ace down at the line, 13-9 Gigi's. Falling behind in this one early on. Serve is received by Frappier. Unfortunate error by Hughes as it goes straight into the net, 14-9. Serve goes straight to the net. Looking a bit low on that one. 10 points for the Gigis as they finally break double digits in this set. Kara Hayes now at the line for the serve, her 5th and final year of eligibility as she serves into the net. Gigi's making too many errors early on in this one. They gotta be able to get themselves back in, be a bit cleaner on the serves and just not committing too many unforced errors. Same on Sherbrooke though, as they've been making quite a few uncharacteristic errors on this one. They have serve. Hayes receives it, Lenton sets it up. Attack goes down to the back side of the court, still in. 11 points now for the Gigis. Leung once again would serve. Part of Team BC at the Canada Games a couple of years ago in her volleyball career. Unfortunate for her, however, she sends the ball straight into the net as we head to our first timeout. Timeout is over as the Gigis trail by 5 points, 16-11. This time, once again, Sherbrooke would serve Emma Bergeron back behind the line. Serve goes over and it's good. Lenton sets it up. Oh, bad error there. Avery Hughes tipping straight back into her own zone. As we head yet to another timeout. Gigi's struggling to find their momentum in this first set. Trailing now by 6 points after just many unforced errors at this point in the game. Bergeron once again with serve, as the serve's going to be good. Spike just goes over. Bergeron sets it over. Tip still stuck inside the GG zone. Nothing's going over at this point. GG's just have to find their groove in this one. You can't have balls still stuck on your side on the court. Serve is good. Frappier receives it. Set straight down. 19-11 as Sherbrooke just 6 points away from taking this first set in dominating fashion.
For number 7 is number 11, Robin Melnick.
Melnick now coming in for the GGs, the second-year English major for the GGs from Sydenham. Nice and tight serve just over the net. Attack is absolutely blocked. Second chance. Hits the net. But it's actually touched by the block, so it's still good. Frappier absolutely shot down on that spike. 20 points to 11 as Sherbrooke pulling their lead even further up. Once again, we head to yet another timeout. We'll be back after this one. Sherbrooke, all momentum in their side, finding great opportunities despite making a series of unforced errors on their own as they have service behind the line. Serve goes over. Frappier receives it. Good reception on that block. Good blocking by Sherbrooke. Spike goes over finally, but this time Sherbrooke keeping it alive. Hard attack down. Simple tip right over by the GGs. We got ourselves a bit of a rally. Let's see how long this one will last. Frappier keeps it alive. Simple tip over. Good dig made there. Unfortunate error made there by Dana Bullock. The green and gold were completely off balance on that play, but again, unforced errors on the GGs, costing them at every single turn, as the lead is now at 10 points differential. Bergeron still with serve. And that's an unforced serving error. 12 points now for the GGs as they finally get a point on this one. Avery Hughes now with serve. That serve's going to be received, an absolute spike straight down to the ground. 22 points now for Sherbrooke. Maud Fréchette opens up this serve. Dana Bullock forced to tip it over the block. Hard block goes straight down. GG's now with the 14th point. As we head back to the serving line, Michaela Jones now with the serve. First year chemical engineering major from here on Ottawa, Ontario. Serve is going to be straight over and a quick set straight down by Kara Hayes. gets the point for the GGs. Serve just over the net. Hard spike goes down. That's going to be a point called on for the GGs. Jones' serve is good. Set goes over. Simple tip over. Frappier, set bumps it up rather. High flying tip goes way over to the back side of the court. Hard spike goes down. Good reception. As the point, however, is going to be called for Sherbrooke. Called there by the refs there. 23 points to 15 now is Sherbrooke. 2 points away from taking this set.
Volleyball serving number 1, Maud Fournier.
Simple bump. Spike's going to go straight over, but Sherbrooke keeps it alive. Hayes winds up, absolutely blocked. Frappier keeps it alive. Hard spike gets by the block completely. Unfortunate though, as the GGs couldn't keep it in there and alive. 24 to 15. Fournier serving it over. That's straight out. 16 points now for the GGs. Bullock opening serve on this one. Goes over. Spike just gets over the block. Hayes off balance but gets the ball over. Good reception on the backside of the court. Jones tips it over. Beautiful dig made there. My goodness. Meyer digs the final 25th point on this first set as Sherbrooke takes this one by a landslide, 25 to 16. Stay tuned, we've got some more live action with the second set of this match right after this.
All right,
Welcome back to live action between the GGs and the green and gold. Amos Vang here, your sole commentator for this entire game. GGs losing the first set, 25-16. Hoping to revamp the situation in this second set. Serve is good. Simple set. Bullock gets the first point this time for the GGs. Hughes now going behind the line for the serve with 2 kills to her name and 2 service aces in the first set. Simple set over. Flappier receives it. Simple tip over. Hard spike down. Great dig and great bump just over, keeping this ball alive. Simple tip. Sherbrooke still keeps it alive. Hard attack goes just out of bounds. GG's now with 2 points on the board. Hughes once again with serve behind the line. Hard block goes straight down though, but it's still going to be on the GG side as Sherbrooke gets their first point on the board. Maud Frechette at the serve with 1 service ace in the first set, but my goodness, 5 digs on the first set. Absolutely playing important plays. However, this one, the GGs, going to get the point on this one. Michaela Jones now behind the line, serves it over cleanly. Hard spike gets absolutely blocked. Sherbrooke off balance, but still keeping this alive. Hard attack goes straight in as Sherbrooke gets their second point on that one. Just waiting on a couple of discussions here with the ball at this point. Sherbrooke and the GGs trying to regroup on this one. 3-2 in this set. Serve is high and flying. Frappier receives it. Bullock, hard spike straight down. There we go with the 4th point for the GGs. Bullock, clean serve. Bump, goes up, gets by the shield as the ball goes inbounds. 3rd point for Sherbrooke, keeping this within 1. Florence Vien at the serve. 3 kills to her name in the first set. Simple tip over, finds the backside of the court. Still in for the 5th point of the GGs. Back and forth points as Robin Melnick behind the line for this serve. Serve is good. Quick tip over, but an amazing save made there by Melnick. And that's going to be good for the 6th point of the GGs. GGs with a 3-point lead in this one, hoping to make this even more comfortable in the second set. Melnick now at the serve once again. Serve goes over. Hard spike goes down, but that's unfortunate. for the GGs as Michaela Jones couldn't keep it inbounds on this one. 6-4 now is the score. Serve is good, but the bump goes straight over to the Sherbrooke side. Hard spike goes down. Bump just goes over the net. Interesting shenanigans there. Tip just goes over, but it gets stuck in the block. Set goes over. Unfortunate block there as it goes out of bounds, out of reach for the GGs. 6-5, 1 point differential. Sherbrooke inching their way back into this game as a substitution will be made in this one as Nievsky subbing back on for Avery Hughes. As Beaujolais, the fourth-year veteran on Sherbrooke, gets the serve in. Hard spike down. Simple tip goes over. Frappier picks it up. Hayes launches it way out of bounds as Sherbrooke ties things up at 6. Rose Beaujolais once again at the serve. Gets it over cleanly. Hard spike. Not good enough, though. Still alive. Frappier receives it. Hard spike goes down. Still alive. Frappier bumps it up. Hayes sends it way out of bounds again as Sherbrooke gets the lead in this one, 7-6. Serve is clean, high and flying low. Hard spike goes down. Frappier picks up from behind the line, but Sherbrooke keeping this ball alive on the rally. Hard block goes down. Sherbrooke tips it over. Good save made there. Hayes launches it. Gets by the shield, but Sherbrooke keeping this rally on. Awkward bump made there. Net violation, that is unfortunate for the GGs. GGs looking pretty good on point in this one, but Michaela Jones just couldn't keep the ball controlled there. 8-6 is the score at this point. Sherbrooke still leading on this one. Frappier picks it up. Jones keeps it alive. Hard spike, absolute objection to that attack. Frappier couldn't save it in time. 9-6 is the score as we head to the first timeout of this set. Timeout's over. GG's trying to get some kind of momentum back in this. After having a pretty comfortable 3-point lead, they find themselves stuck at 6 points. 9-6 is the score as we see it now. Frappier. Spike goes over, that's still alive. Hayes finds the backside of the court, gets a piece of the Sherbrooke team. Killer move, serious series, serious punch. 9-7 is the score as Hayes gets the serve just over the net. Flapier picks it up. Net violation called on Sherbrooke, though. And the GGs getting their 8th point in this set. Hayes serves it over, nice and tight, just over the net. Sherbrooke denied that kill. Second chance, this time they'll get the kill straight down. 10-8 is the score now. Sherbrooke in the lead with 2. Marianne Boucher with serve. Serves it way out of bounds as the GGs take the point in this one.
Serving number 16, Alana Leung.
Alana Leung serves it over. Leung keeps it alive. Nice spike just over the net. That's going straight out. Luckily, no touch on that ball. 10-all as the GGs tie things up. So far, this set looking a lot better than the last set. The question is, will the GGs be able to keep this up? Serve just gets over the net. Unfortunate as the ball just gets by the shield of Seguin. 11 points now for Sherbrooke. Bergeron back at serve. Behind the line. GG's only registering 5 kills in the last set. Seguin winds up, sends it back to the backside of the court. Hard kill goes straight down to the ground. Flechette finding the 12th point for Sherbrooke. Sherbrooke responding back every single time the GGs have some kind of momentum going into this set. Good serve, goes just over the net. The rest are going to be calling on that one. 13-10 now for Sherbrooke. Bergeron back at serve this time. Serve is good. Flapier receives it. Spike goes straight into the hands of Sherbrooke. Flapier. Seguin over to the backside. Not enough power to go on that one. Flapier. Good set, good tip. Sherbrooke keeping this alive. My goodness, they are keeping things very interesting here. Spike goes down. As the GGs get the point on that one. Michaela Jones getting that point down. Seguin now with serve, 11 points. GGs after that long, hard rally. Just gets by the block. Good point there made by the GGs, just within the line. Not looking too flustered after that long rally on the previous point. As the GGs bring this set into one. Seguin, nice and tight over the net. Simple set. Bullock tips it over. Flapier picks it up. Seguin from behind the line. That's just out of bounds as Sherbrooke gets their 14th point on this one. Maud Frechette back at the serve. 3 kills to her name as she serves it into the net. Unfortunate error. 13 points now for the GGs. Jones back at serve. Hard spike goes down, gets off the GG's hands though, and 15 points now for Sherbrooke, keeping this at 2 points differential. Serve is just over the net. Hard kill goes straight down. Hayes gets another killer move. Serious series, serious punch on that one. Bullock now behind the line with serve. Serve nice and tight, just over the net. Hard spike goes down. Point called this time, however, on to Sherbrooke. Here we go back with another timeout. We'll be back after this one. 16-14 is the score. GG's keeping this close, holding their own. 2 points separating them from Sherbrooke. Sherbrooke now opening with serve. Florence Vien opening serve here. Set and spike goes down as they just get by the block. Kara Hayes getting some crucial points on this one, tying things up 16 all, or 15-16 rather. Not tying things up yet, still behind by 1 point, but wouldn't be surprised if the GGs managed to fight their way in this one. Again, looking stronger than the first set in this one. Robin Melnick back again on serve. Sends it flying straight over. Hard spike down, good reception though. Shenanigans at the net as the GGs now get the points. Now tying things up at 16-16. Serve is good, just over the net. Hard spike down. Seguin couldn't get to it in time, so Flapier speeds right through. Hard spike, just out of bounds, and the points going straight to the GGs. They regain the lead 17-16. Melnick serves it straight into the net. Sherbrooke now with the 17-17 score. Back on serve. Beaujolin now behind the line, sends it over. Lenton, or rather, Melnick sets it up. Point, however, goes to Sherbrooke. serve goes over. Spike is denied and deflected away across the court. Hard spike goes straight down. My goodness. We got to check a power level on that one. My goodness, over 9,000 was the power level on that spike down as Sherbrooke gets 19 points right now. Serve nice and tight just over the net. An awkward decision there by Leung, sending it way back out of bounds. 20 points now for Sherbrooke as we head to yet another timeout. Timeout's over. All of a sudden, Sherbrooke find themselves with a 3-point lead, 5 points away now from taking this second set. GGs need to take this set as the serve is out of bounds. 18 points rather for the GGs. As if the Sherbrooke green and gold take the second set, the mentality is going to be very different. A 2-0 situation is not something you want to be in if you're the GGs. Simple tip over. Frappier saves it at the last second. Hard spike goes down. Frappier couldn't get a piece of it. Well, she got a piece of it, but it was sent flying out of bounds. 21-18, couldn't keep tabs on the ball. Once again, mentality changes a lot between a 2-0 set situation or a 1-1 set situation. Hayes receives it. Melnick sets it up. Seguin fires it. Gets by the block. Hard spike. Hard block there. Phoenix Wright, are you watching? Because Melnick had a beautiful block there. That objection could make every objection Phoenix Wright makes look like child's play right there. Trinity Lusan now in this game with her first serve in this game. First year from Brampton. Hard spike gets absolutely blocked down. 20th point now for the GGs. Getting some momentum back. The question is, can they sneak a victory in this one? Lusan, good serve. Spike goes down, catching the GGs off guard. Sherbrooke now finding themselves at a 2-point lead differential in this one. Bergeron now at the serve. Serve goes over. Frappier picks it up. Hard spike down, not enough power though. Gets by the block. My goodness, Sherbrooke. Not only do they have powerful spikes, they've got accurate strikes as well, finding loopholes in the blocks of the GGs. Now 2 points away from taking this second set. Serve nice and tight just over the net. Seguin sets it up. Hayes fires it, still in. Falcon punch right to the backside of the court. 21 points now for the GGs. Avery Hughes now subbing in for this one and taking the serve. Nice and tight, just over the net. Hard spike goes just by the block. Block was not good enough. 21-24 is the score. Sherbrooke 1 point away.
Service Sherbrooke, numéro 5,
Maud Fréchette potentially serving the final point of the set, but the GGs keeping this one in contention. Good setup, good spike, but it gets by the block. Hard spike just out of bounds, no touch on that one. So the GGs get their 22nd point. The GGs need to score 2 more consecutive points if they want to keep this set alive. Kayla Jones, pressure's on for her, the rookie, one of the rookies of the GGs. Serve high and flying, just good enough though. Hard spike down, blocked is gonna be good. Hard spike, beautiful block there. The GGs at the 23rd point, keeping this game at an absolute nail biter. Michaela Jones now has even more pressure going into the serve as we head to a timeout. Potentially the last timeout of this set. 24-23 is the score. Nail-biting situation. 1 point away from a Sherbrooke set, or 1 point away from a 24-24 tie. Jones with serve. Serve is good. Awkward reception, and the GGs tie things up 24-24. Jones this time with the serve. Question is, can she get the point on this one? Jones, serve is good. Sherbrooke. Jones, keep this alive. Hayes fires it out of bounds. Unfortunate. Once again, Sherbrooke on set point here. Simple serve over. Melnick sets it up. Bullock tips it. Good reception. Hard spike. Simple tip. Another one tip goes over. Frappier picks it up. Hughes bumps it over. Hard spike, but Hughes keeps it alive. Hayes sends it over. Good set. Hard spike down, but a huge block there. That's a play you would want to see as the GGs tie things up again, 25-25. Bullock now back at the serve, keeping this at a very bit of a nail biter, rather. Serve just over the net. Hard spike down. Gigi's keeping the distance alive, and they'll get the lead in this one, 26-25. Bullock, all the pressure's on Bullock now. Can she complete this set as a timeout is going to be called, the last one of this set? Nail-biting situation, the GG sneaking their way back into the lead. Just 1 point away from taking this set from just behind Sherbrooke. The question is, can they complete this after a hard-fought effort here? Bullock now at the serve behind the line. Serve just nice and tight over the net. Hard spike down, unfortunate reception there as Sherbrooke ties things up at 26-26. Serve high flying, still alive. Melnick bumps it up. Hayes launches it. That's going to be out of bounds. No touch. Oh, there's a touch going to be called on that one. There we go. The GGs this time with the lead, 27-26. The main ref correcting the far linesman's call over on the right side of your screen. It was going, he was calling it out, but again, I saw the touch there too on Sherbrooke. 27-26, the serve goes in. Simple tip and block. Sherbrooke trying to keep this alive, and they do. Hard spike, hard block down. GG's struggling at the final point. Flappier keeps it alive. My goodness, Sherbrooke still keeping this 27-27. My goodness. This is getting extremely close right here. Back and forth points here. I don't know if my heart can take this right now, ladies and gentlemen. Beaujolais now at the serve with Sherbrooke now. Serve is good. Flappier, awkward reception. Spike from behind the line, good block. Spike goes just by the block. Hard block there. Sherbrooke keeping this alive. Simple spike over. Simple tip. My goodness, awkward situation. Lem making a bad call there, but luckily, Gigi still keeping this alive. Simple spike just over. Sherbrooke alive, good block. Unfortunate situation, miscommunication on the GGs. Sherbrooke now gets the lead, 28-27. Back and forth points here, ladies and gentlemen, but it shows that the GGs do have a bit of life in this one. The question is it just going to be not enough against the Sherbrooke green and gold? Serve goes over Flappier, unfortunate reception there as Sherbrooke gets the ace down 29-27. A close, hard-fought set does not go down well for the GGs, and all of a sudden the GGs back in a familiar position, 2-0. They've got a mountain to climb in this one. We'll be back with this one after these messages. GG's find themselves in a familiar but difficult position. Down 2 sets to none. A mountain to climb in this one after a hard-fought 29-27 loss set. Here we go with set 3. Amos Vang, your sole commentator for this entire game. Sherbrooke absolutely dwarfing the GGs. 31 kills to 17. As the serve gets sent straight out of bounds, Sherbrooke gets the first point in this one.
Service Sherbrooke, le numéro 4, Emma Bergeron.
Bergeron now at the serve for Sherbrooke. Serve is good. Frappier receives it. Simple tip, absolute block on that attack attempt. 2-0 now, Sherbrooke. Bergeron having played both sets, but not registering any kills or service aces yet in this game, but having 3 digs to her name. Hayes launches one. Sherbrooke back the other way. Frappier receives it. Hard spike, gets by the block. That's good for the first point for the GGs.
Service G's, le numéro 2, Hughes.
Hughes now behind the line. Nice and tight, just over the net. Unfortunate communication there. GG's losing serve as the serve hits back over to Sherbrooke.
Service Sherbrooke, le numéro 5, Maud Fréchette.
Maud Fréchette playing both sets, 10 kills to her name. Certainly a consequential player for the Sherbrooke green and gold. 4-1 now with the score as she heads back for yet another serve. 1 service ace for her in this game thus far. Hard spike, received well. Hard spike gets by the shield. 5-1 is the score now. Sherbrooke already getting an early lead in this one by 4 points. GG's looking a little bit flustered after the previous set. Good reception on that one. Set goes into a spike, but good reception made there by Vien. Hard block. GG's regroup. Frappier keeps it alive. Jones over the other way. Good block on that tip. Another tip goes in, and that tip is going to beat the block and get the 6th point now for Sherbrooke. Before this serve's going to be made, we're going to be heading to the first timeout of this set. Score is 6-1. Timeout over. GG's finding themselves in a bit of a hole right now. 5-point trailing behind the Sherbrooke green and gold in this one. And with Sherbrooke's serve here, Sherbrooke has all the momentum in this set, especially with 2 sets under their belt in this match. Serve high flying over. Good spike, but better block, goes straight down. 6-1, 7-1 rather. Now is the score. Reception's good. Bullock absolutely blocked on that set. Sherbrooke having completely downloaded the GGs into their base memory now, catching every single move so far, blocking spike after set after spike after set. 8-1 the score, pulling away with this one. Serve is good. Ball hits the ceiling as Sherbrooke hits 9 points. Early lead, superb, dominant, comfortable lead in this one. Serve is over and it's good. Hughes picks it up. Spike to the backside of the court, but it's good reception there. Hard spike, gets by the shield. Just over the net, but great kill made there. Kayla Jones getting that one for the second point of the GGs, 9-2. Kayla Jones now at the serve. That hits the net. Unforced serving error there. Unfortunate for the GGs. Her second service error, or rather her first service error of this game thus far. Simple tip over, it hits the line. That was a bit of a weird call there. It looks like the ball hit the line, but nevertheless, the refs and the linesmen are going to call it out on that one. 11-2, Sherbrooke way ahead on this game. Simple set over, tip over. Hard spike goes way out of bounds. No touch on that one. Third point for the GGs. Bullock serve just goes over. Awkward reception off the net. They send it over though, but Sherbrooke sends it out. Fourth point now incoming for the GGs. Bullock, nice and tight, just over the net. Simple tip. Bullock couldn't get to the ball in time. 12 points now for the green and gold. As this serve goes over, good setup. Hayes forced to simply spike it over, but she gets the last touch on that one. Hard block made down there. Hayes objects to that kill. 5 points for the GGs. As Lenton heads to the serve, a substitution is going to be made here. Hughes stepping off on. That ball was just sent on the outside of the antenna. GG's once again with the serve and the point. 6 points now in this third set. That's an unfortunate error made by Lenton. Serve straight into the net. 13 points for Sherbrooke as they reach the halfway point of the set. Mojelin now with serve. That gets just over. That spike is sent straight out. Unforced error there. 7 points now for the GGs. 6 point differential. Hayes now with serve.
Serving number 3, Kara
Long-time veteran, psychology major. As a serve, nice and tight, just gets over the net. Frappier receives it. Hard spike goes way out of bounds. Sherbrooke once again with serve, back and forth points. 14 points now for Sherbrooke.
Service Sherbrooke, numéro 1,
Maud Fournier with the serve. It's good. Hard spike again out of bounds. Jones sending it out. 15 points for Sherbrooke. 8-point differential. GG's not looking like what they were in the second set. That set is way too low. Absolutely hits Maud Fréchette in the head. And the serve is going to go straight to the GG's. 8 points now for them.
Service de no Trinity Lucin.
Lucin now with serve. Just gets over. Hard spike goes straight down, catching Lucin just out of reach. (16-8) is now the score as the teams head to a timeout. Timeout's over. 8-point differential, 16-8. GG's falling apart a bit in this one. Another bad call made there by the GG's as a service ace hits the line, 17-8. Serve goes into the net. This time Sherbrooke making a bad error there. GG's now get serve as they have 9 points on the board.
Serving for the G is number 10, Portia Cooper.
Portia Cooper at the serve, gets it over. Simple spike gets over, just out of the reach of Hayes and Frappier. 18-9 is the score. Sherbrooke once again would serve, 7 points away from taking this set and the entire match.
Service Sherbrooke, numéro 5, Maud Fréchette.
Serve goes over. Frappier keeps it in and alive. Simple bump over. Unfortunate formation for the GG's. Sherbrooke finding every single weak point in the GG's defense. 19-9 is the score. 10-point differential. Sherbrooke with all the momentum in their favor as they have served once again. Great serve, just hits the net, just over. And 20 points as the GG's can't even hit the double digits yet. Back to timeout they go, 20-9. GG's on the ropes already in this set. A rough one for the GGs in this set and a rough one for this match as well. Sherbrooke now with serve. GG still keeping this barely alive. Can they come back and pull off a miracle in this one? Simple set, simple tip. Another tip this time by the GGs. Hard spike, good block there. That's going to be in. 10 points as the GGs finally break double digits in this set.
Serving number 5, Michaela Jones.
Jones back on serve this time. Served nice and tight over the net. Hard spike. That's going to be a good point for Sherbrooke. 21-10, 4 points away from taking this match. Gabriela Grenier at the serve, 1 kill to her name. Lenton. Hard block on that spike. Hayes just couldn't get by it. 22-10, Sherbrooke, 3 points away in this set. Serve just gets over. Lenton picks it up. Hayes sends it over. Gets by the block. There was a touch on that ball as it goes out of bounds. 22-11 as the GGs regain serve in this one. GG serve trying to get some consolation points in this game. Bit of discussion here with the substitutions. Bit of confusion there as Lenton comes off for the GGs. Melnick now inside. Bullock now with serve. Good serve over. Bump gets sent straight to the ceiling. GGs get their 12th point here. Serve goes good. Hard spike, good block, better reception. Ball sent straight out. GGs get their 13th point here. Service behind the line. Serve, nice and tight over the net. Simple set, hard spike, and that's going to be good. Just inside the line, 23-13 rather, is the score. 2 more points for Sherbrooke as they may take this set and the match. Hard spike, better reception. Hard spike once again, Frappier picks it up. Hayes responds back, blocked again. Hayes, one more time, just gets by. That's going to be good for the 14th point for the GGs. Melnick now at the serve. That's going way out of bounds. 24 points now for Sherbrooke. 1 more point away. Sherbrooke could be serving for the final point and the final point of the set. Match point on Beaujolais at the serve. Serve goes over. Frappier picks it up. Melnick sets it. Hard spike goes in. Good reception there. Hard spike, good block. Great plays made by Sherbrooke. Miscommunication there costing the GGs, but it's still alive. Hard spike goes out of bounds. Or it's actually going to be called inbounds, rather, as the refs correct the linesman. And that's going to do it for this game. 25-14 as Sherbrooke dominates the GGs 3-0 and handing the GGs yet another loss in this one, as the GGs hope to find some more success tomorrow afternoon. Thank you so much for watching this game. We hope you join us tomorrow at the same time, 2 p.m. on the live stream here, as the GGs hope to get their first win of this season after playing a hard-fought effort today. Once again, thank you so much. My name is Amos Vang, signing off for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, have a good night.